see the back of my head. Anyway, we had our first proper shun. We were in a sports shop buying the kids football clothes, and this woman saw us and pretty much circled around. I think she was just in a bit of a panic, didn't know what to do, and then stormed by us. Literally could have gone, there was 3 other ways she could have gone besides the way she came. She came right by us, marching like that. And yeah, I thought it was quite funny actually. Didn't really bother me, didn't upset me. We all thought it was quite funny, and my oldest daughter Rosie laughed really loudly, and so did Marie, which probably upset the woman. So yeah, quite funny really. What are you doing? Okay, go grab it then. Quick. Look at the side of the TV, darling. Oh, come on, you've dropped it on the floor. Okay. Anyway, Marie goes to she gets a new job, and it's a cleaning job, and the woman there is, I don't know what type of Christian she is, but they're really nice. Her and her husband are really nice, and Marie's been cleaning there for about 3 or 4 weeks. Knew what I do odd jobs and things, and obviously I did my training as a plumber. So today I went there to fix some taps for them as well. The funny thing is they live down by the river, and there's some cottages down there, and which are 400 years old. The cottage I went in today was 400 years old. So Marie meets this woman and asks Marie on her first day, you know, are you religious? Well, no, Marie spotted the cross and said, sorry, are you religious? And she said, yeah, blah, blah, are you? And Marie said, well, actually, I've just come out of a religion. And the woman said, let me guess, you're a Jehovah's Witness. And the woman guessed it, said because of the way Marie acted and the way she was. She just said, you just guessed that she'd come out of Jehovah's Witnesses. So yeah, and obviously I've got a window cleaning job there. She wants to do taps. Rumi's got a cleaning job there. I mean, this morning on Facebook, 4 fence panels came up, 3 fence panels. So I thought, I'll go and get these. Well, last night I messaged, are they still available? Mate, he says someone else wants them. It's first come, first serve. So I said, well, I can come in the morning. And then he texts back, sorry mate, someone's picking up now. I said, okay, no problem. I thought, that's a shame, you know. Oh well. Next thing you know, got a message. Oh, I got a message saying fence panels are yours, mate. Blokey didn't turn up. And then he texts if you still want them. I said, yep, that's fine, I'll be with you at 9:30. He says, yeah, alright then. Sorted. So went and got them. Nice enough bloke, chatting away. He helped me put the fence panels on the top of the car. I went to give him some dosh for them, even though they're free, you know, I'd give a bit of something because he's helped me, I'd carry on it. And he said no, he wouldn't have it. He said, you're doing me a favour getting rid of them, because I would have just took down tip anyway. I just thought it'd be a waste to take them to tip, because they're alright fences, alright panels. So he says he's having his place done up and that. He's got a plumber up there at the moment fitting a wet room. You know, could I give him a hand? So I said, yeah. He said, how much? And I told him how much. He says, no, not that much. It's too little. I'll give him more. So off he goes, talks to the bloke, comes down, meets matey the plumbers, met him halfway the price. More than what I said, but just a little bit less than what matey said he was going to originally give me, which I'm more than happy with. And that was it. Then I said, well, I don't like to say 100% because I'm 43 and I don't know if I've got anything to do on those days. So I went home, had an hour, took Marie to actually. Oh, by the way, where I picked the fence panels up, it turns out it's 4 doors down from the cleaning job that Marie had, which I thought was quite funny last night. Well, this morning when the bloke texted saying, "Oh, I live at so and so number," I was like, "Oh, okay, that's where Marie's got a cleaning job." So of course I go there. I dropped Marie off, and I said to the bloke, "I'll go back and see him." So an hour after picking up the fence panels, I'm back there again, and I said, "Just want to know really what you want from me, what do I need to bring and stuff." He said, "I'll come in and that." And I mean, I'm 6 foot, and he's taller than me, and we're talking a little cottage, so he's like that. He's like Gandalf in little Frodo's little Teletubby house. And the first thing that came to my mind is this bloke's bought this place and he's living there. You know, he's gonna be hunchback by the time he's finished. Anyway, really nice bloke. Said, "Oh, I'll show you the bathroom." Now walked up there, plumber's up there, said hello to him. "What do you want me to do? You know, do you want me to actually do the tiling?" He says, "Oh, I'll be doing the tiling. I just need a hand." So obviously you need things probably mixing up, passing to him, just to speed up the process because he's got to try and get it done before Wednesday night. So I'm just lending him a hand really, but they're paying me for it, so it's a bonus. So I'm doing a couple of evenings there. And while we're talking, I'm saying to him, I must go because my daughter's got diabetes type 1. Of course, she's just had 2 jelly babies to put her sugars up before we go play football. She was supposed to take her jelly babies right at the point we were about to play football. She didn't realise and took them when we were leaving in the car. And I said, "I've got to go see this man about a job. You're going to be high in the car, high blood glucose." So I had to be really quick with this bloke's house. So I just sort of went in there, spoke to him, said, "I've got to go," and of course, he's like, "Oh, my daughter, blah blah, in America, we had she got it there. She was 4 years old, and I know what that's like, and the hassle with it, and how hard it is to deal with." So that's quite funny. He's 4 doors up from Marie's job, which helps me because he's off because he's got these works. I've got 3 fence panels from the bloke. I'm getting extra work from this other woman. But then mate, he says, "I was thinking about you and the fence panels and that, and you said you ain't got any posts. I'll do them posts £3 each, and I got some stuff if you want." And I said to him, "Well, I'll think about it. As usual, I don't like to say yes to anyone, even if I know I want to. I like to think about everything." And then he says, "Oh, one more thing before you go." He goes, something about karma. Something about karma. I don't know. Anyway, off he goes and he comes out of the kitchen. He's got this sachet, and it's called shun. I don't know, but it's some sort of lemonade. It's like a lemonade mix in a little sachet, and you mix it up, and it makes lemonade. So I think the stuff's American. It says on the thing that it makes 2 quarts of lemonade, this one little sachet, and it's sugar-free, but it has got sweeteners in it, which obviously affects your body's intake of insulin or something, and other things as well, so it's all taken into account for sweeteners. So and a quart is quite interestingly, 4 cups, a quart, 4 cups. I didn't know that, but now I know it. So you learn something new every day. Pretty cool. So he gives me the sachet and says, try this out. That's what we had with my daughter, blah, blah, blah. Later on, I have to go back to the other house that's nearby, Marie's cleaning job, and fix their taps, which one I couldn't because the hot water supply, the cold water pipe that comes down and goes into the bottom of their hot water storage cylinder to fill it up, so it gets hot and then it comes out the top and off around the house. The valve to turn the hot water off to the tank was already off, which was really weird. So I managed to crack it off, and I just thought, okay, that must be broken. I said I need to get up in your loft so I can tie the ball valve up, so stop the water coming into the tank. It's going to take a bit of time, a little bit extra time to drain the hot water, but there we go. They haven't got time for me to do that, so I can't fix the kitchen tap. Then the bathroom tap, it's so old that I barely managed to get the cap off the top of the tap, and when I get to the screw, there's so much limescale on there, it is locked shut tight, rust and whatnot. So I got my screwdriver in there, Phillips, and it weren't going well. So I used a flat, and the brass, whatever metal it was, just started to bend up and stop right there. And I could feel this crunching inside the tap, so it's all perished, all done. It's old tap. I said, so I'm really sorry. It's pretty much at its day. You need a new tap, really. And they said, well, you can't do that without turning the hot water off, can you? Because of course they want both taps changing. So no, nightmare. So I didn't get to do that. But I just thought it's funny how Marie gets a job, and the other thing is, the bloke who's 4 doors up has a lot to do with those who have moved. They've sort of all just moved at the same time, and they've had a door for him. And I said to the woman, I said, oh, it's funny you need new taps. There's a bloke a few doors up. He needs a cup. He's got an old 3-piece suite in his garden with nice gold taps, second hand, but they look all right. He's got them on Facebook going free. Go and ask him. She says, what number is it? I said, number. She said, which one's that? I said, it's the end cottage. She goes, oh, that's our friend, he's always around. We got that door from him, and showed me his door. It's been fitted. They got it from his house, and it's just quite funny. And it just seems it's all very coincidental. Like it's all in one place. I contacted the bloke for the fence panels, not him to do anything with me, for another line. And I mean, I'm picking panels up and wood and everything from all over. Anything on Facebook Marketplace, I'm there. Pallets, if it's good wood pallets, panels, anything like that. Because why go to the building place and spend £20 or more on a sheet of wood when I can get it for free? And the fences, Marie wants because our garden's really long but quite open, and the neighbours can see in, so she wants this little, well, half the garden's fenced and half's not. Anyway, it's complicated. But I'm back in my workshop. We're going to put a fence there. It's only going to be, I think, maybe 12 or 18 foot by 12, either 12 by 12 or 18 by 18. And then we're going to turf it, level it off, turf it, and paint all the fence panels a different vivid colour, like yellow, blue, green, red. And then we'll have like chakra stuff around. And when summer comes back round, Maria will be able to do a yoga there, quite privately. And it'll be nice for the kids because we'll be able to go out there at the night time, lay on the nice grass, look up at the stars, and yeah, it would be nice without anyone bugging us. Not that I don't mind talking to the neighbour, but sometimes you just want a bit of privacy. So I'm looking forward to get that being built. And so far off Facebook, I have managed to get even fence panels with steel mirrors down the middle for free. So it's really cool. So I'm just waiting, really. They're just collecting the garden. Anything comes from free marketplace, bang, got them. And I think I've got 9 fence panels now. And they're good ones. They're pretty good. So yeah, just go to show if you wait, good things come to those who wait, they say. And the posts for £3 each, bonus. So yeah, quite coincidental. And in a strange way, maybe I'm being silly, but it makes you think about spiritual things again, you know? Make you mumble about karma. And you know, in when you're in the organisation and your witnesses, as I've mentioned before, one time my car broke down outside a woman's a family's house, and the husband weren't there, but she didn't make me a cup of tea or nothing. She just went, "Oh, your car's broke down." Oh, and I'd gone and dropped off some wood for their fire, and I said, you know, my car's broke down. I've got to get picked up and that. And okay, no, that's not good, and blah blah. Will they be long? I don't know. They said they'll come and stuff, so probably might not be too long. Anyway, that's it. Okay, see you later. Thanks a lot. And door shut, and that's it. And I'm thinking, and her husband's an elder, and that was it. And I just had to wait in the car till someone come pick me up, and I actually get my old granddad came down in his car to take me home with all my work gear and stuff, because I couldn't leave it there, and I couldn't leave it with the garage because I had all my tree climbing stuff. I mean, you're talking thousands of pounds worth of stuff. I mean, the boots are like 600 quid or something stupid. Which I don't really like wearing them because they're full like Kevlar things. Oh, no, chainsaw kit, not good if you accidentally go to cut yourself. But anyway, yeah, she didn't offer me enough cup of tea or nothing. Unreal, and just little things like that, you know. My wife went to a Bible study. She took her study to another sister to get her some ministry time. When they got there, the sister had baked loads of cakes. Bakes loads of cakes. Oh, it was cookies, I think it was. And the study went, "Oh, that smells nice." And Marie thought, "Oh, this, you know, she'll offer one." And she didn't offer one. She said, "Oh yeah, I store them and stuff." She didn't offer a cake. How can you do that? Like in my family, when there's 6 of us, sometimes things are in packs of 6. So we have one thing each, like cherry bakewells. You have one cherry bakewell each. You know, you tell the kids they're there. You've got one each. Once you've taken yours out of the box, that's for some. Everyone else just gets one each. But if someone came round, we'd sacrifice those cakes for someone else. You know, you'd give what you have to other people, because you can always go and buy some more. And you know, you want to treat your guests. You want them to feel comfortable and treat well when they come to your house. That's why we were always picked for hospitality, even when we got a small house, we were picked for hospitality. Because of what we were like, we were always getting commended for our hospitality. But you never really got it back. I think some people had a showy display when they did the hospitality, you know. But all these things, all these little nice things that people do, what witnesses should be like, what they all should be like, without question, is do those things, give freely, and think about other people, and just help people out, and be happy all the time. But witnesses aren't. They're miserable, they're lonely, they're quite closed off. You know, you're driving around, you're constantly in your head, what am I doing, what music am I listening to, you know, I'm a witness and these people all around me. You feel like you're everything. You feel like the air around you is thick when you're a witness. And when you're not, it's all free and all your thoughts are, who gives a shit what anyone thinks about you, and if they like you, they like you, if they don't, they don't. It's, there you go. But yeah, you meet these people who are not Jehovah's Witnesses, and they're just so kind. They give you more money than you ask for when you work for them, and they're taking your number and passing it on to other people and doing you favours, and it's just. And then I meet this bloke today, and it's just like, gives me fence panels, I offer him some money and that he won't have it, and offers me work, and then he's giving me this, and then he's saying, if you ever need this, yeah, just come here if you need that. And it's just like, whoa, this is like, when you're a witness, you don't see people, you don't spend time with people in the world, so you don't see that there are better people than Jehovah's Witnesses. And that's the thing, people in the world who are better can see what the problems are with Jehovah's Witnesses without being one. So yeah, for that bloke, I got a bloke. I'll stop this to another video because time's running out. Basically, a brother messaged me about my statuses, saying that he was offended by it. And was going to delete me from his list, and I said, well, anyway, I tried to talk to him. Whatever. At the end of the day, screw him. I put a picture on my status saying, a bit harsh. I mean, I could have put a harsher one, but this one was the least sort of harsh thing I could put on there. And it said, if my statuses offend you, don't blame me. Blame your parents for raising a pussy. And last night at 22 minutes past midnight, he saw it. He didn't say a fucking word. Fucking prick. So he won't be complaining about being offended anymore, because I think he knows I'll just call him a pussy. And quite a few other people have seen my statuses. A lot of witnesses are still looking at them, and some of them I knew were a bit iffy, a bit in and out. So I'm hoping that what I put on there, on my statuses, can just give them that extra nudge, a bit of information that gives them that final, fuck, do you know what, I'm done with this, and piss off out of that shithole organisation. So yeah, it's all good. Kids have got the pumpkins in the garden, so if any witnesses see my pumpkins in my garden, we're inviting demons and evil spirits. Gotta love them. I do like that photo that people keep posting about, with a list of how many deaths God has caused and how many deaths Satan has caused, and Satan's like next to nothing, and God's killed like loads of people, and getting ready to like kill whatever billion people is on the earth who aren't Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah. Yeah, I drew a little picture as well. I'm going to pause the video because I'm going to skip. I'm going to show you a picture I drew. Okay. That took a while to find. I'll try and show this in order, and I hope it's clear enough. And if not, I've got a torch in my pocket. Always prepared. Oh no, you can see that ugly mug. You ready? It's a little maggot with a match underneath. I have to type Tony's talk about maggots burning or something, whatever. It says, what JWs think of me. But if you look closer, it's me as a maggot sticking my fingers up, having a piss on the match. Hey! That's what they think. But I'm actually doing that. Having a wee on their match, pissing on their fire. This is a book I'm going to be reading this evening. Zombie Survival. Haynes, Zombie Survival Owner's Apocalypse Manual. I've had a little read of it so far. It's pretty good. Yeah. So people in the world are nicer, stress-free. Obviously there's a lot of crap in the world, but there's a lot more crap in the JW bubble, and you're sort of stuck in it when you're in it as well, because you can't leave. Otherwise no one will talk to you. So fuck them. I have no friends now. I don't have any friends from old friends from school. I don't have any friends who are Jehovah's Witnesses. I have no friends at all. Just my family. If I meet friends, I meet friends, but I doubt I will. I just get on. So, yeah. it's pretty good. All's well. Work's always there. Life's fun and whatever. So yeah, work tomorrow. Taking trees down and then tiling afterwards. And I've got a forest school on Wednesday, run by a local person. So I'm looking forward to contributing to that with my knowledge of bushcraft and having a good fun with the kids. So have a good time with your HJWs. Thanks for watching my videos and subscribing, etc. See you later, people.